Hello again, folks. This is Scotty out in Queensbury doing a review on a 2001 GMC Sierra 150 four-wheel drive pickup truck. There's a lot of people out there that's been having this issue, whatever, so I just put a video out there to help those people out there. It took me a while to get this figured out. I know a couple different mechanics, whatever, like that, and they said it was pretty much impossible to figure this out, whatever, but I figured it out. I got the thing, finally I got this thing inspected. The fault code that I was getting was the PO300, which was multiple random misfire or whatever. But if you can see here, well, it's, right now, after putting all the parts on that I'm going to describe and show in this video, whatever, you'll be able to fix your car now that's got the PO300 code, which is random misfire. Okay, even though the thing actually ran perfect, but now my Creator 601 programmer here, whatever like that, now I get this amazing thing. This vehicle has no fault code, so it passed inspection the other day, so I am happy. It's a new year, whatever, after screwing around with this thing for several months trying to get this thing all figured out. So here's a bunch of parts that I have. I'll prove to you that I got it inspected. See, it's all inspection, the new inspection sticker. Now look at there, the mileage. They put the mileage on the new inspection sticker now. So this thing's almost got 250,000 miles on it, okay? So that's what the problem, that's why it was random misfire. So the main purpose of this video is because the PO300 code, everybody's seen it was impossible. There's no way you're going to get rid of it, whatever, but finally got it figured out. So the first thing I did with my my Creator reader is, because it goes, it has a good diagnosis to it, and it goes out to the web and it tells you what are the most possible cause and what parts to replace first. So that's what I did. So this particular job was a process of elimination, was the only way to figure this out. And so I'll go in detail exactly what I did. So right here, the VGR valve was stuck. All right, this one right here, it's got two wires going into the top. It's right here at the front of the motor. You'll see it's on the base right here, and I'll show you what the empty box is, what it actually looks like. Like them, they wanted like $139 for it, but I got it at the local Ollie's, which was like $85. I actually paid for it. So we put that on. So my meter said that most causes, or this VGR valve right here, they actually go bad. They stick open, and what it does, it monitors the gas flow, whatever, going in and out of your manifold, whatever like that. So that made sense. So I put that on there, okay? Then the next thing I did after checking things out, and I replaced all the spark plugs, which were $12 a piece on this thing, and you had to go with special spark plugs. You couldn't put the basic $3 ones in there because there was a special spark plug. They get to maintain a certain heat, whatever, so you had to put the spark plugs in it. So I put 8 brand new spark plugs on it, okay? So one of the main factors, I think, once after doing all the parts that I put on it, whatever, I come out, there's a little rubber hose right here. This is a fuel rail that goes down for your injectors, and you see this little thing right here. This little rubber hose was dry rotted. When I actually grabbed it by my hand, it fell right apart, okay? And I guess by doing this, you'll get a skip in the motor, and it won't actually get the fuel mixture that it needs, whatever, so you can get a random misfire from this little rubber hose that was dry rotted. So basically, check this hose first, because after doing everything that I did, I honestly believe that afterwards, this was probably the main thing that repaired it. Because after that, I drove it 150,000 miles, all the engine light and everything went right off, and went over and got it inspected. So, but my meter said the VGR valve stuck would be the most logical cause. So I replaced that first, put this on, okay? And then I put brand new Bosch spark plugs on it, okay? Right on it. It was 8 of them. And here's the VGR valve that I took off on there. It was just 2 bolts. No problem getting it off. It took me like, I don't know, under 10 minutes, whatever, to get it on and put the other one back on, whatever. And when I brought it to O'Reilly, at least, they checked it, and they said that it was definitely stuck. They put their screwdriver in there, and they said it was definitely bad, so that was probably, you know, that was part of the culprit too. So again, when the PO300, it's not defined exactly what part to replace. It's a process of elimination. So that's what I ended up doing. So we put that on there, and this was, like I say, 2001 GMC Sierra four-wheel drive pickup truck. Let me see if there's a part number on this box. All right, and the part number is where is it? Made in Mexico. Is 2-9157. Okay, and that was right from the O'Reilly's, like I say, a Master Pro ignition part. Okay, and then the the hell did that thing go? All right, and this right here is a canister valve. Yeah, valve solenoid. It's a valve solenoid, whatever. That was the next thing that was on the list, whatever, like that, to replace the valve solenoid. I guess you'd get like a PO300 because at one time, 6-8 months back, whatever, the only code I was getting before I started seeing the PO300 code was the PO300. So I'd actually bought this part over a year ago and just never got around to putting it on, because what happened is underneath this part is actually on top of the freaking gas tank. So I actually had to pull all the bolts, well, actually break all the bolts off this box. And right here in this corner, right where the gas tank is, right in this right corner, after breaking all the bolts off, whatever, and finally got the box off, I replaced this. It was right there on top of the gas tank. And while I was there putting in this vent solenoid, I actually, which would just pull the hose right off, it slides right on, no problem. It was a 5-minute fix, whatever. Is I put a brand new sending unit, because ever since I bought this truck, the gas gauge is on and off. So with the gas, and this thing here was like $84 for this thing, and the part number for that was the PV897, okay, Duralast, whatever like that. And I forget, I think this was $80-90 for this thing too. It wasn't cheap. Nothing's cheap anymore. This is the way it is. All right, so that was a vent solenoid. All right, we put that on there, spark plugs. And I had a problem with the ABS switch. Keep going on, it kept fluctuating. So you can see here, no engine lights, is all ready to go. Come out 100% perfect, almost 250,000 miles on this. So I'll replace these two ABS sensor switches on the front wheels. They weren't too difficult to get off. You had to pull little screws and they come off, so I replaced those two. That wasn't part of the inspection, it didn't matter, but the ABS light kept going on and off, whatever, so I put them on for the sake of doing it, just to get it done. So I started off clean to start of the year, whatever, so I put them on it. And another fuel, so the gas tank's right here in this right corner above this box, okay? And when I put that new vent solenoid on, because that was the only way you can get to it by pulling the box, I replaced a brand new gas tank sending unit with the pressure switch on it too. All right, and even that, like I said, it was all rusted to crap, whatever. So I put that on there. My friend Jamie come down and give me a hand, and we put that on there, whatever, like that. The mounts that mount the sending unit on place of it's a plastic tank, believe it or not. They were all kind of like rusted, so we had to like do a little jerry rigging. And I finally got it down there with some heavy plastic straps, and we got the thing buried in there, and now it works fine. So now my gas gauge works 100%, because ever since I bought the truck, the gas gauge has always been fluctuating up and down. So it needed to get done. And they said, like I say, the pressure switch, because one of the readings on my reader was something about inadequate gas pressure or whatever like that. So with the sending unit that I bought, the pressure switch came with it. So I put the pressure switch that was built into the sending unit on top of the gas tank, I put that in it too. So the combination, roundabout way, $450 worth of parts. I did all the labor, I got it all figured out, and she's all working. Okay, so hopefully you like my review. So if you're having problems with your 2001 GMC Sierra pickup truck, this is what it looks like. Okay, and this is the bigger motor out of the ones that they do. This is the 5.3 motor. All right, so I put that on there. It's the 5.3. All right, so go over what I said. DGR valve, replace this right here. That's what needs to be replaced because it was stuck according to my meter. Okay, and then we want the dry rotted hose. Just check yours first and see if yours was dry rotted. I mean, it literally fell apart in my hand. This dry rotted hose right here on top of the injector fuel rail. Okay, and I put a brand new hose on that, a little teeny hose. It's only like 3 inches long, and I put that on there, and we're good to go. We finally got it inspected. Hopefully you like my review. Hopefully this information will help you somewhere out there, whatever. And I'd highly recommend this meter, this right here. So now I got, this vehicle has no fault code, so it passed inspection. We're good to go. So buy this treater. 601 online, and it goes right out to the web, and it tells you what to look for, whatever, what parts to replace and everything else. It gives you a lot of information because it goes right out to the web, so you don't have to look up on the computer or whatever. It's all right there, all right. And I guess you can plug it into your computer and actually print out a paper too on it, which I have never used that part of it, but overall that's what we did. All right, so VGR valve, vent solenoid, 2 brand new 8 pack of spark plugs, $12 a piece, ABS sensor switch, and a brand new sending unit with the pressure switch on top of the gas tank, and it fixed it. So if you got the $450, just do process elimination one at a time, and I'm sure you'll get it figured out like me. This is Scott again from Queensbury. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be willing to give out information, whatever, to help anybody out there. So any useful information that I come across, whatever, I put it out to the public so someone else doesn't get as frustrated as I have. But have a good day. Have a new year. Nice talking to you. Bye.